Hi, I'm Coach Lucas, and this is Trampoline Rollers. Let's learn how. The first and most important prerequisite for the rollers is the backdrop. Backdrops should be able to be consecutively done 10 in a row on the trampoline while in control. So the backdrop position is quite important for the rollers. The first thing we want to have is the gymnast with arms vertical, straight up and down. And the second thing is knees and feet pointing straight up and down. Then bend knees to 90 degrees, and we can see that from the knee to the hip joint is going to be a straight vertical line, and arms a straight vertical line. This means that when the gymnast lands on the trampoline bed, they're going to bounce directly up. This is important. From that exact same position lying on the floor, we're going to have the gymnast lift their arms to vertical and knees to vertical, from hips to knees vertical and then bent 90 degrees. From here, legs and arms are going to kick and push in a pumping action towards the ceiling to create lift. If timed correctly, the gymnast will go completely vertical and stay in complete control. So returning to that original backdrop position, arms vertical and knees up. From here, this is our vertical jump. If we're going to be doing a forwards roller, we need forwards momentum. In order to create that rotation and momentum forwards, the knees have to be slightly off vertical. Just 5 to 10 degrees off angle is enough that will create the gymnast to rotate forwards off the backdrop. Likewise, backwards. When we have the knees slightly 5 to 10 degrees backwards, we're going to create a backwards rotation or backwards momentum from the backdrop. Let's see how this applies on trampoline. From the backdrop position, the gymnast is going to do 2 to 3 bounces to create lift, then tilt the knees forwards 5 to 10 degrees off vertical to create a forwards rotation. Similar to the forwards one, gymnast is going to start on their back, use 2 to 3 jumps to create lift, then tilt the knees 5 to 10 degrees backwards to create backwards rotation. The most important part in the roller is to protect our neck, the most vulnerable part of our body. So when the gymnast is first learning this, we're going to ask them to put their hands and feet on the trampoline and then roll out. Keeping everything safe and protected. Once the gymnast has mastered this previous part, we're then going to add a little bit more rotation by starting from the feet. From the feet, the gymnast is going to do 3/4 of a flip to his back, creating more rotation. Hands and feet are ready again for the forwards roll to protect the neck. Repeat this until comfortable. Once the gymnast has mastered this first part, we are then going to ask them to tuck a little bit more into the air to create further rotation. So again, from a 3/4 entry, head stays in, a little bit more of a roller, all the way over to the back and up to the feet. From feet, a 3/4 front flip to back. Again, knees landing about 5 to 10 degrees past vertical, tucking in the head over top of the feet and landing on the back again. And that's the forwards roller. Moving on to the backwards roller. Same thing as the forwards roller. Starting on our back, we're going to lift our arms straight up to vertical, knees up to vertical with legs bent 90 degrees. Start the pumping action. On the 3rd or 4th bounce, our knees are going to come over, creating backwards momentum. Starting on the back with arms up and knees bent. Again, the knees are going to go 5 to 10 degrees past vertical towards the head, creating backwards rotation and momentum. Once the gymnast has perfected the pullover action, we're then going to go from feet to add a little bit more momentum. The body's going to be nice and straight, knees over top, straight over to the feet. As long as the knees are over top of the head, the body is going to guarantee that roll safely. Again, from the side, the gymnast is going to bounce, going straight body open to his back, knees 5 to 10 degrees over top of vertical, and pulling over to his feet. Head stays in the whole time to keep the rotation in and neck safe. Now for connecting the skill together. The exact same motion that we did in our single back roller, knees will pull over so we go to our back again. One full rotation from back to feet. Awesome. Like many skills in the sport of gymnastics, then becomes numbers. Connecting 2, 3, 4 in a row. Same thing for backwards. Knees over top and connecting 1, 2, 3 in a row. Like everything in the sport of gymnastics, it's important to go through the progressions systematically to avoid injury and have a safe skill.